Hi, I'm Matt Dietrich, editor of Reboot Illinois, and this is another edition of Only in Illinois. I'm here at the state capitol today to discuss two important dates coming up. One is imminent, one is not for more than 8 months. We'll talk about the longer one first, and that's the Illinois primary election for governor, which happens on March 18th, 2014. We had a big development this week with New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg stepping in to endorse Democratic candidate Bill Daley in the Democratic primary. Bill Daley is the brother of former Chicago Mayor Richard M. Daley and the son of longtime Chicago Mayor Richard J. Daley. He also served in 2 White House administrations, and he's the first Democrat to challenge an incumbent Democratic governor since Michael Howlett did it in 1976 against Dan Walker. When that happened, the Republicans won the governorship and kept it for 26 years. The big development this week, however, is Mayor Bloomberg has vowed that he will put his support behind Bill Daley. He did this earlier in another Illinois race involving Robin Kelly for the 18th Congressional District to succeed Jesse Jackson. Michael Bloomberg controls a super PAC called Independence USA. It's very much devoted to gun control. He put $2 million into Robin Kelly's campaign for Congress to make sure that she ended up there because he believed in her strong gun control views. It's likely that Mayor Bloomberg is getting involved now in the Daley campaign as an endorser for much the same reason. We haven't yet seen any direct super PAC advertising, but it's very likely that we would. Mayor Bloomberg has been very outspoken on gun control, and since this endorsement came out this week, Bill Daley has gotten himself more outspoken on gun control. He came out very strongly against Governor Quinn's amendatory veto of a concealed carry bill that was very carefully worked out in the General Assembly this spring. The other deadline that we're talking about is imminent, and it's coming next week, and it has to do with the biggest crisis facing Illinois right now, and that is our $100 billion pension crisis. Governor Quinn has given lawmakers a deadline of July 9th to find a pension compromise and craft a bill that he can sign. But this week, the conference committee met for a second time, and leaders said that there is no way they are going to make the July 9th deadline. Governor Quinn has said that there will be quote-unquote consequences for the lawmakers if they don't give him a bill next week. We don't know what those consequences might be, but one possibility is that Quinn won't sign the authorization to pay for lawmakers' salaries, so their paychecks could be cut off until they deliver him a pension bill. We'll know this probably next week. July 9th is Governor Quinn's deadline. I'd suspect that we'll know by July 10th. And that's another edition of Only in Illinois. We'll be back next week with more. Thanks for tuning in, and keep up with the latest news at rebootillinois.com.